This is a great middle school art project. It is a positive-negative pastel print project with analogous colors and also talking about balance. The first thing we'll do is create a stencil. We will cut out the positive shape, and that will leave the negative shape area. Once you have drawn your shape, you will cut it out from the edge because you can tape your stencil shut after. So you can cut straight in and then carefully cut your shape out to create your stencil. Tape the edge of your stencil shut. You have your positive shape and your negative shape. For this project, you'll be using analogous colors. Analogous colors are next to each other on the color wheel. An example would be blue and green, purple and blue, purple and red, red and orange. So you'll choose two colors that are related because they're next to each other on the color wheel, called analogous colors. The analogous colors I've chosen for my project are purple and red. Work on a piece of newsprint to reduce the amount of mess, and take your pastel and load the edge of your stencil. Also load the negative edge of the stencil, again with newsprint behind. You can use pastels and you can also use chalk. Now we're going to talk about balance. You need to consider where to place your stencil. We have two reds and a purple, so obviously we want to put another purple one, and you want to decide where to put it. I'm going to try down here. You can overlap them. Once you've placed your stencil, hold it steady and then smear your color either in from your stencil, or with the positive stencil, you'll be smearing it out. It is tricky to hold it. You can also, if you find it difficult, you can get a partner to hold it for you. Once you've used your stencil, you'll need to reload the edge again with the pastel. Consider balance again in your placement. Carefully place your stencil. Take your tissue and once again spread the color in. Continue placing and printing your stencils, both the positive and the negative. So you created a stencil, the positive and the negative stencil. You've chosen your analogous colors next to each other on the color wheel, and we've done some printmaking, keeping balance in mind as we were printing. Here's some examples of stencils. They need to be quite simple for strength. Overlapping was done very well on this project. This student completed the project very well, created a simple stencil, chose analogous colors, blue and purple, and considered balance as they worked. The overlapping was very effective. Also, the partial use of shapes. Has the student followed the instructions? Yes. They created an interesting, simple stencil. They chose analogous colors, blue and green, and also considered balance as they made their print. And here are two other examples. Most importantly, just enjoy creating your positive-negative pastel prints.